What's up, everybody? I am back with my latest album review, and this is a pretty cool one. We have the most uncancelable man in the world. It is Kanye West himself, Yeezus. I think he's actually going by Yee for this album, but regardless of what you want to call him, he's back with his latest studio album, and this is a major project. He spent the last few years working on a lot of smaller projects, some of them really good, some of them really bad, and it's nice to see him sort of getting his life back together. He's spending a lot of time with his family again. I think he got married again. It seems like he has put a lot of the stuff from his past behind him, and he really shows it in this album. It's really cool. It's all the classic stuff you know him for. Really nice R&B beats with like religious hymns put in there. A lot of religious overtones in this one, sort of akin to his older albums. And obviously, he did press this one on vinyl. I know if you're a fan of him, and you have been for a long time, you know actually a lot of his really, really premier albums, like Life of Pablo or Graduation, things like that, are not, and still are not, pressed on vinyl. You have to get them bootleg, and I don't even know what a bootleg like vinyl entails, who you get it from. I know you get it from eBay, but like, what are you pressing in your basement? So it's nice to see he actually pressed like a real album, and he pressed this one in a variety of colors. I think you have like 9-10 choices of colors. You can go 140 gram vinyl, 180 gram vinyl. They had a signature version. Really fantastic set of merch for the album. A really good media set, and by that I mean like the music video for the background of the main songs, and then also the one main music video, Father. It's really spectacular. So he's really back on top, and it's nice to see that. So without making you wait any longer, let's open it up and see what we got.
I wanna beat somebody up like a bully.
Okay, so this baby is coming from Yeezy Music all the way in Austin, Texas. And it seems like a lot of people these days have been moving to Austin. It seems like a relatively fun town. You know, I used to listen to Joe Rogan a lot, and I know he's moved out there, so I'm sure it's a really wonderful place, but not quite my style. But anyway, I digress. Got a little shipping label action there. There we go, with the cover here. I think this is his son, Saint West, and like I was talking about earlier, the media in this on this album is really cool. It's most of the backgrounds and most of the tracks are his son, Saint West, in like a wrestling ring, like beating up a bunch of like fake like luchador wrestlers with like a mallet. It's pretty ridiculous. It's just like a fun little background video for most of them. But let's see if we can get this plastic open. Oh Jesus. Should have thought this out better. But anyway, speaking of videos, my favorite video, and the only video I think that they've released so far, is Father, which is actually really cool. It's really, really, like, I don't want to call it interactive because it's not interactive, but like, it's like this church scene, but then all this crazy stuff starts to happen in the background, like aliens show up and like knights in shining armor, and for some reason Michael Jackson's in the background, and like stuff gets lit on fire, and like then Travis Scott shows up for whatever reason, and it's a really, really ridiculous video, but the song itself is actually really good too, and it's got a really like awesome heavy bass line to it, and probably out of all the songs on the album, probably like the sickest lyrics. Like a lot of this is more a beat driven album, I want to say, more than anything, but you really still get some of that like old school Kanye lyricism, especially on Father. A couple of my other favorites, let's see, All the Love is a really good one. He was able to salvage 2 songs from his little excursionary album. That's probably not a word, but I'm going to say excursionary album he tried to put out a year or two ago, called Cuck, of all things. So that was a really strange album with a lot of strange lyrics, for lack of a better term, but he was able to salvage a couple of songs off of there, and one of them is All the Love. I'm not going to say the name of what All the Love was on the other album. If you want to go look that up, you can yourself. It had a very provocative name, to say the least. So he was able to save that beat, and he brings in Andre Troutman, who I've never heard before, but he's sort of like a T-Pain, Daft Punk kind of like voice box artist who does a lot of auto-tune work, and he's featured heavily in that one, and also White Lines also, he's featured in that as well. Very good song. I'm glad he was able to save that. As what's the other one that he was able to save? Where is it? Oh wow, this one here, Highs and Lows. This is actually different than what's on YouTube. This is different than what's on YouTube, because there's a song called Brothers and Sisters that's part of this album. Because if you go on YouTube and you go through the playlist of this album, there's a song called Brothers and Sisters, and I don't remember what the name of that song was off of the other album, but he was also able to save that beat, and that's actually a really cool song with like I said, he's got a lot of religious overtones in this album. It's got this very nice female vocals with this nice church tone to it, but beautiful background vocals and some really cool lyrics. But one of the two songs he was able to save from there. But that's actually really cool. So I'm going to be able to tell you about some things actually on this, but I wasn't aware that this is different songs on this vinyl album than it is off of what you're getting on YouTube. This one here, Circles and Losing Your Mind, are not on YouTube that I know of anywhere. So you're missing Brothers and Sisters, but you have those three. Sorry, this kind of blew my mind a little bit. I wasn't expecting that. That's actually really fascinating. What else do we got? Last Breath is really cool. If you've followed him in the past, he's always done a lot of Japanese themed stuff, and even on this album he's got all the hoodies and stuff done in Japanese, because he still frequently does shows over there and in China. He's very popular in Asia, but this is the first time I've ever actually seen him bring Spanish into his song. He actually raps a large portion of this song in Spanish, and what would you call the beat? The hook, I guess, in rap terms, is done by a guy named what's his name? I think Pablo Puma. Excuse me if I get that wrong, but he also raps along with them, and he helps do the hook all in Spanish, and it's really cool. I don't know when he learned that or why he learned that, or even why he did that, but it's something I've never heard or seen him do. I've never seen him bring that culture into his music. It's always been either Crazy Americans or he's done a lot of Asian influence in his music, but that's the first time I've ever seen him do something like that, and it's actually a really fantastic song. I highly recommend checking that one out. That is Last Breath. What else? Bully, the title song, is really cool. That's more of a more classic rap beat, less R&B, and more him spitting. It's not a very long song, but it's a very cool one. What else did we got? Highs and Lows has a really good beat. There was one more I was looking to do. I can't remember now. I'll have to fill it in later if I can't remember it by the end of the video. But let's take a look at the vinyl. Anyway, I got it in chrome. Like I said, he's got tons of colors out there. Some things sold out. I wanted to get the autographed one, but I didn't get it in time, so it got sold out. But I decided to get in chrome because I don't have anything like that. I guess it says silver on here technically, but I know they had blue, black, brown, silver. I think he had orange. He had a whole bunch of different stuff on there. Like I said, signed, unsigned, different higher quality versions. You get the 180 gram, really heavy vinyl for like $55. That's cool. I like that. I've never had anything quite like this color before. Almost looks like a clear. He did have a clear too. What this is. Very cool. Almost got like a smoky disc appearance to it. I don't think he had any picture discs or anything like that. Just standard stuff. But yeah, very cool. I don't know if we got a poster, no poster or anything like that. We got limited edition silver vinyl. So very cool. And like I said, I'm unaware of maybe the titles are changed off of what he produced off of the back of like the packaging versus like what he actually produced and put out on the internet. But as I've said before, he does do things like with Life of Pablo. He was always changing stuff around. That's why it wasn't put out on vinyl, because like the same song when he first released the album didn't end up being like what it was finalized as like years later. So it's possible that it's something like this. I haven't had the chance to listen to the vinyl yet because, well, my record player's been broken for a year. I have to get a new one. I'll include actually playing the vinyls in these videos eventually, sooner or later, once I get around a new one. But there may be some songs that are different on the vinyl version. If someone could tell me in the comments, that'd be really cool. But otherwise, do give this a check out on YouTube if you don't pick up the vinyl version. It's a fantastic album. It's, like I said, it's classic him. His beats are really good. The lyrics are really good. All the people he puts in there to feature are really excellent. It's a really great album, and it's nice to see him back on top where he belongs. And if you haven't got a chance to check it out, check out his SoFi concert. He just did a really massive SoFi concert in Los Angeles, and the visuals were spectacular. He was like standing on top of the world with this like light raining down on it. It was really awesome. So, like I said, it really is nice to see him back on top of the world again, and nice to have a normal album out. So, I hope everyone enjoyed this, and please check out Bully. It is a 10 out of 10. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.